Today we're going to be looking at how to subtract a fraction from a whole number. And as you can see here on the right hand side, there's quite a few steps involved here. So if you find that you get lost at any point, then I encourage you to pause the video and take a look at some of the video links in the description below, where we break down these steps in a lot further detail. So we're being asked to subtract 3/5 from the whole number of 6. And looking at our steps here, our first step is to rewrite the whole number as a fraction. And whenever we're rewriting a whole number as a fraction, our whole number is now going to be our numerator, and our denominator is going to be 1. So now that we've rewritten our whole number as a fraction, the next step is to rewrite these fractions with a common denominator. And we know that both 1 and 5 have a common denominator of 5, so we're going to go ahead and rewrite these fractions down below with our common denominator of 5. And we can keep the 3/5 as is because it already has a denominator of 5, so we're not going to have to do anything to rewrite this fraction. But we do need to rewrite the fraction that represents our whole number. And we know that we had to multiply 1 times 5 to get the denominator of 5, and to keep this fraction equivalent, we're going to go ahead and multiply the numerator by the same value. And 6 times 5 gives us 30. So now that we have a common denominator here, we can actually go ahead and start subtracting this fraction here. And we know that whenever we're subtracting a fraction with the same denominator, the denominator's value is not going to change in the answer, it's still going to be 5. So now we're going to go ahead and subtract our numerators. And we know that 30 minus 3 gives us 27, giving us an answer of 27 over 5. And our last step here is to convert this improper fraction into a mixed number. The first thing we need to do is figure out how many whole groups of 5 can I make out of 27. And I know that 6 times 5 gives me 30, which is too much. So 5 times 5 is going to give me 25. So I'm going to go ahead and write the whole number of 5 because I know that I can make 5 equal groups of 5 out of 27. The denominator's value hasn't changed, it's still 5. But I have to account for the remaining 2 parts that are left because 27 minus 25 gives us 2. So our numerator is 2. So now that we've figured this out, we're going to go ahead and write this answer up above. So we have a whole number of 5, and the fraction part of our mixed number is 2/5. So 6 minus 3/5 gives us 5 and 2/5. So I hope this video has helped you to understand how to subtract a fraction from a whole number. Thanks again for watching, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below. As always, enjoy today's math lesson.